Do you like? Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you actually like annoying me?
Yeah.
Oh.
What you say there?
You shouldn't actually like annoying anybody. That's not fair.
I'm only messing. I'm only jesting.
Jesting.
Bobby Ray!
Jesting.
What
testing.
do parrots
Who's that
do?
testing?
Parrots, they repeat everything you say.
Bobby Ray! What do parrots do?
I said they repeat everything you say.
Bobby Ray, what do parrots do?
They repeat everything you say.
You're a parrot!
Here's a pretty
you're
boy
a
then.
parrot.
Who's a pretty boy then?
Mary
the seal.
Fitzgerald, save me. How do you do?
I'll do the seal. Come on.
Good.
Hi there, hello, and you're very welcome once again to another How Do You Do? Well, today on the programme we're going to show you how to do lots of different art and craft ideas from other countries. And I have 3 young people who are coming along today to show you first of all how to make a St. Bridget's cross, then how to make a Mexican piñata, and finally how to paint and decorate eggs for Easter. But first of all, we're starting with the Bridget's cross, and with me we have Paul McGrath. Nothing to Paul McGrath, is that right, Paul? Yeah. And Paul's going to show you how to make a St. Bridget's cross. Paul, what's the first thing that they actually need for Bridget's crosses?
The first thing we need is the rushes that you need to make the crossing over.
And then you need some elastic bands to tie
Yes.
together. Right. This is what they actually look like, just in case anybody doesn't know what a Bridget's cross looks like. You can make them in different sizes. This is a large one, is that right, Paul?
Yes.
And this is kind of a medium-sized one. And you can even make a tiny, cute one here, a small one. And when the rushes dry out, they sort of go all yellowy, like
Yes.
this one here, is that it?
Yeah.
And there's a particular way, apparently, that you hang them up. You don't. Which sides do you put up against the wall?
You put it like that there.
Right side up, is it? Okay. All right, so we'll move all these bits and pieces out of the way, and Paul's going to show you how to start off. So you'll all be able to make these for St. Bridget's Day, which is the 1st of February. How many do you need altogether? How many rushes do you need altogether?
Normally I use 16, but you can use as much as you want.
So you can make them as fat or as thin as you want to. And where do you get the rushes?
You usually get them up in the mountains.
And what would you use to cut them with?
A knife or some scissors, strong scissors.
Strong scissors, right. And it doesn't really matter whether you cut them when they're dry or wet. They might be easier to cut them when they're wet. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Right, so you start off and show us what's the first thing you do. How many do you start with?
First you get 2 you start with, and then you cross them over like this.
And then you add another one.
Yes. And you just keep on bending them like this.
Okay. So each time you bend one,
You
you
rotate
rotate
it.
it, is that it?
Yes.
You go on like that. And where did you learn how to do this?
My mum taught me how to do this.
And how did she learn?
She learned from my granny in Donegal.
There you go. And did it take you long to learn how to do it? I mean, have you been practicing this for a while now?
Yeah, well, it took me a couple of days.
And what's the most important thing to remember when you're doing it?
Most important thing to remember is to keep it tight, and the last one you put on, you should always hold, because if you let go of that, the whole thing will go.
Right, and then you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
Okay. And your mum, she lived in Donegal. She learned to do this, as you said, from her mother, was your grandmother.
Yes.
Do you know any of the stories behind it? Because I know there's different traditions about the St. Bridget's cross in different parts of the country. Where did your mum put this when she had it finished?
Well, my mum usually makes 3 or 4. Then she wraps them up in a scarf and puts holy water over them. Then she puts them outside for the night. And
Where about that side?
just beside the door.
Just beside the door.
Yes.
And when she lived in Donegal, I think she told me she puts them in outhouses and places like that where there was cattle or livestock, is that it?
Yes.
And you put them out, is it the night before St. Bridget's Day?
The night
like the first before?
Yeah.
And what happens then once they're blessed? What's the idea behind that?
Well, we usually hang them up and above doors, to keep.
And they keep everybody safe in the house, is that it?
Well, that's what Mum says they do.
I'm sure if Mum says, she's probably right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're nearly there, and what you're doing is, as you said, just rotating and adding
Yeah.
one on as
Keep
you go
on
along.
bending.
Okay. And do you know actually that the St. Bridget's cross is part of the RT symbol? Did you know that?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. Now we all know how to do them. Do you make these in school?
No, we don't.
Well, you'll be able to show them all now, won't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the last one has been added on.
Yes, and then you can measure them by fist with your fists.
Oops. Yeah. Learn yourself.
Then you just cut them down,
Mm-hmm.
and then put an elastic band
Okay.
on them.
You have chosen actually 4 green elastic bands. Would you try and coordinate the colours of the bands when you're putting them on?
Yeah, well, sometimes you can do that. Or else you can just leave them. Put any type of colour.
Whatever
Colour
elastic band you can
yeah.
find in the house, is that it?
Maybe a blue one and a green one.
Yeah.
Yellow one.
And if you hadn't got elastic bands, what else could you use?
You could use some string, but it's harder. It's harder to put it on because you need 2 hands.
Alright,
The
so,
elastic band, you only just need 1.
so it might fall apart when you're putting on the string.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you have this one here. Do you like making things yourself?
Yes.
But what are your other interests? They're not really art and craft, are they?
No. I like playing some pitch and putt.
Pitch and putt. Mm-hmm. And what about having a famous name like Paul McGrath? Are you interested in football?
Yes, but
A bit. And did you watch the World Cup last year?
yes.
And enjoyed it? Okay. Now we're on our very last band at this stage. And I think you've done terrific work. This is the last ones to cut off. They don't seem too difficult to cut, are they?
No. No. Once you have a firm grip of them, and the first one, which is the last one on, put on with the elastic band put on, you don't really have nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. Well done, you did a terrific job here. This is his finished Bridget's Cross, and I hope you enjoyed watching it and that you'll have a go at making it at home. So now you take a rest, well done, and we're going to go over and meet the other 2. And we've got 2 very nice girls over here. First of all, we have Niamh Creeley, who's going to make us the Mexican piñata, and the other side we have Catherine Miller, and Catherine's going to show us how to decorate the eggs. But we're starting with you, Niamh, because you're making the piñata. And what, first of all, is a piñata?
Well, it's a Mexican sort of traditional sort of thing for celebrations, and what you do is you make it's just for parties and everything, and it's a sort of present. And what you do is you make paper mache, you put it over a balloon, and when the paper mache is dried and you burst the balloon, it's in the shape of the balloon.
Okay. Well, before you actually just show us the stages, you have one that you made earlier here. This one is done in the shape of
Mr. Bobby?
Mr. Blobby, which I think everybody will recognise. It's a very colourful one. You can actually do them a lot more elaborate and make donkeys and other animals, can you?
Well, the traditional ones are supposed to be as bright as possible, but you can do whatever you like. You can make any shape at all, and it's just, it can be whatever you like, and the brighter the better.
Right at the bottom. Okay, you started telling me actually how you do it, so maybe we'll just go back on that a little bit. You're starting first of all with the balloon, is that
Yeah,
it?
with a balloon. And you get some paper strips and you get wallpaper paste.
This is
and
what you have, this mush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you soak the strips in it for an hour or so, and then when they're soaked properly, you put the strips on the balloon, and then it has to be completely covered like this one here, and then you leave it in the hot press or something like that for just to dry it off completely, so it's quite hard.
Yeah. How long would that take? A day or 2, I suppose?
Yeah, it could take a couple of days, maybe 2 or 3 days. So when you decorate it, you decorate it before you burst the balloon, and so you can do whatever. You can do Mr. Blobby if you want
You
to.
can do whatever, yeah. You've actually done another one where up there, which we're going to burst towards the end of the programme, and you painted in different colours, and then you added on these kind of decorations,
Yeah,
did you?
yeah.
You just stuck
You
them
can,
all
you
up.
can put the paper you have, the most coloured things you have, and you can paint them as well. And you can use glitter, whatever you want.
So the gaudier they are,
Yeah.
really, the better.
Yeah.
And at what stage do you put in the sweets or the presents or whatever?
Well, after you burst the balloon, just when you're going to hang it up, you can put you just put the sweets right in then. So
Yeah, that's like in the top of the Mr. Blobby, you have
Yeah.
an actual hole there. Oh, there's our lovely colourful one there hanging up there. And this is the Mr. Blobby, and inside you put the sweets in there, is that it?
You just put the sweets in like that, you know.
Okay. And you could put small presents in,
Yeah, you
would
can put any kind of thing you want in it.
Yeah.
You can make them really, really big if you want to, but that'll be harder.
Where did you learn to do this?
Well, my family was in Guyana, and a Mexican friend told us how to make them. So later on, we're still making them from then on, because we knew how to make them then. So
And since you came back to live in Ireland, you're making them since.
Yeah.
So you must be in big demand for birthday parties and all sorts of celebrations to make these, are they? And you say, oh no, she's not on the phone asking me to make one of those again.
Yeah.
Well, they're a great idea. I think lots of boys and girls, I think, would like to take them up as a good idea for a birthday party or a celebration of some sort. We'll see how they work, hopefully, towards the end of the programme.
Okay.
But now I'm going to have a chat with Catherine. So if you move those up here, and Catherine, if you'd like to come over and tell me about the Easter eggs here. Catherine, your Easter eggs are really lovely. There's lovely colours and designs on them. Would you like to tell me about them? But first of all, tell me, how did you blow them? Because that's what you had to do before you painted them, isn't it?
Yes, well, I just got a pin and with the pin I pierced a hole in the bottom and the top. And then I put a straw to the top and I blew hard out. And then if you let it all run into a bowl, you can use the eggs you've blown out to make cakes and such.
Or scrambled egg or whatever. All right.
Yeah.
So once you did that, once the eggs were blown, did you rinse them out and clean them out inside?
Yeah, you would run water through the insides of them and then let them dry, the insides of them.
Okay. And then the next thing you had to do, what was that?
Next thing I had to do was paint them white, because in Sweden they actually sell white eggs, but here they're brown and paints don't really show up in brown eggs.
And why is that? Do Swedish people prefer white eggs?
And
we prefer brown ones, is that it?
I don't know.
I think that might be it. I think they think they're healthier in Sweden if they're whiter. Okay, so you painted white, and then after that, what do you do?
Well, you let the white paint dry and then you can draw whatever designs you like on them.
Okay, well, we look at a selection of your designs here. This one here has, you can tell me what it has.
It's just got a little flower in a field and a little duckling.
An Easter chicken on the back, all right. And this guy here,
Is the Easter bunny.
Easter bunny, all right. This one is,
This is an egg painted with stripes.
it's kind of multicoloured one. And this one,
Is the flag of Sweden.
and those are the colours blue and yellow, are they? And then this one looks like it's got measles or something. What
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
just a red spotty egg.
Red spotty egg. Now what you have out of this is a piece of wire in a hook shape. What's that for?
Well, that's if you want to hang them up on a tree or a branch like you do in Sweden.
How did you put that in actually?
Well, with the holes you made on top, you just actually thread it through like this. And once you've gotten it, once you thread it through, you can just bend the end so it won't come off, and bend the top so it'll stay on a branch, like that.
So that it can just hang on. And then you hang it up on your Easter tree, is that it?
Yep.
This is a traditional thing in Sweden at Easter, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that you put lots of things on it, like homemade decorations and bought ones as well. We'll have a look at some of the ones that are on it, and we just look at the monitor and you can see them coming up there. That one is the Easter bunny, is that right?
Yeah.
And we have a little pink basket with
Yeah.
chickens, and are there eggs in that as well?
Yeah. I can
These are little ones that you can buy. Where did you get them?
I got mine from my grandfather in Sweden.
And this is another basket with a chicken in it.
Yeah.
And then you have an Easter witch, is that right?
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me the story about that in a moment or two. Moving down there, we have
That's just a little egg I painted. Little Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty. So this is one of your own ones. And in the background there, you can see another wooden one.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Maybe we
Yeah.
have, there's another couple of wooden ones.
Yeah, you can buy wooden ones today instead of painting, and there's nothing painting.
So your grandmother sort of buys these and sends them over to you.
Yeah.
And your mum is Swedish. Have you ever gone to Sweden for Easter?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, there's another tradition. When we saw the Easter witch there, you also have a smaller one here. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, the story behind this is that Easter they would go, like at Halloween, they would go and they would dress up as little witches and get chocolates from door to door.
So they don't have actually Halloween, they just have an Easter time where people dress up as witches. And the very last thing is then, they don't give Easter eggs in Sweden, but they give little boxes like this, is that right?
Yeah, and inside they just put chocolates and little presents or whatever.
Okay. Well, there you go. Hope you enjoyed our ideas from different countries. And we're going to show you how to burst our piñata. And who's going to be the first one?
Me.
Paul is going to give it a bang, right? Oops. And there goes. Ah! Well, there you go. It burst with actually just 2 big bangs on it. Well, look, I hope you enjoyed our program showing you art from different countries. That's it from all of us on How Do You Do today. We hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.
Yes, and Mary returns next Friday with more How Do You Do? Now, this is
Right,
the
you wasn't a
original.
bad looking board in her day.
He says that every week.
I like blowing up balloons.
Do you?
And
Listen.
I like when they go up into the sky.
Well, they have to be sort of filled with helium, isn't it?
The-
Before they go up into the sky.
You know, the ones that make you talk like Donald Duck, but your day ones come to the skies, man.
Do they? I
On a
don't
windy
think they
day.
Do they? On the windy
the-
day, yeah.
Just like a kite.
A windy
like a kite, yeah.
day.